Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss a new topic which is determiners. Now let's see what are determiners. Determiners are words that specify a noun and point at it. We have different kinds of determiners. Let us discuss them one by one. But before that, let us see what is the difference between adjectives and determiners. Dear children, adjective qualifies a noun and it describes it, whereas a determiner specifies the noun and points to it. For example, she is a pretty girl. Here, girl is our noun and pretty is our adjective. Let us see another example. This girl has stood first in the class. Here, this is our determiner. It is used for the noun girl. So, adjective tells us some special quality of a noun and determiners tell which noun we are talking about. Another difference is an adjective can change its form. For example, weak, weaker, weakest. Determiners remain same. Any, many, few. Now, position of an adjective is before a noun and it is also used as a complement of a noun. For example, an interesting book or the book is interesting. Here, in both the sentences, interesting is our adjective. Now, the position of determiner always before a noun, like this pen, that box, some ideas. Here, pen, box and ideas are our nouns. This, that and some are our determiners. Let us discuss what are demonstratives. When we use words like this, that, these, those, we consider them as demonstratives. They are also determiners. Now, this refers to singular nouns that are close by. These is used before plural nouns that are close by. For example, this glass has to be washed. These glasses have to be washed. That is used before singular nouns that are farther away. It means they are at a distance. Those is used to point at plural nouns that are at a distance. For example, that painting is very colorful. Those paintings are very colorful. This and that may be used before uncountable nouns also. For example, this water is clean. That cloud is floating away. Let us move to possessives now. My, our, their, your, his, her and its are possessives. Now, possessives can be used with both countable and uncountable nouns. For example, this car is big. I think its color is too bright. Your books are not new. Their school is closed now. Let's see what are distributives. Distributives are words such as either, neither, each and every. Where do we use these words? First one, we use either to indicate any of the two persons or things. For example, you can use either pencil. It means any one of the two pencils. We also use either to refer to both the things or both the persons. For example, there are tall trees on either sides of the street. Now, where do we use neither? Neither means just the opposite of either. It means not the one nor the other. For example, neither team was well prepared for the match. Now, each is used to indicate things separately, one by one. For example, each child was in proper uniform. Each member of the team was given a prize. Every is used when we refer to things or persons as a group. For example, every student has got an identity card. Every seat was occupied. We use every when the number of persons or things is large or indefinite. Now let us move ahead to quantifiers. Any, some, much, many, several, a lot of are our quantifiers. Any and some. These determiners can refer to both quantity and number. Some is used in affirmative and interrogative sentences. For example, there is some money in my pocket. Do you have some money? Any is used in negative and interrogative sentences. For example, I don't have any money to spare. Don't you have any money in your pocket? Sometimes any is used to indicate that it does not matter which one or who. For example, I will wear any dress in the evening. Let us move to few, a few, the few. Few is used in a negative sense with countable nouns. For example, few persons were invited. It means hardly any person was invited. A few means some, though not many. It is used in positive sense. I have read a few books on this topic. The few means all of them, though very few in number. I have read the few books that you gave me. In the same way, we have little, a little and the little. Little is used in a negative sense and means not much. He has little knowledge on the subject. A little is used in a positive sense and it means at least some. There is a little chance of success. The little means not much but all that there is. For example, I spent the little money I earned. Then we have much and many. Much refers to quantity and it is used with uncountable nouns. For example, the news gave my mother much relief. Many refers to number and is used with countable nouns. For example, many supporters were celebrating the team's victory. Move to interrogatives. What, which, whose are interrogative determiners. Determiners which are used to ask questions are called interrogatives. For example, which basket will you carry? What books have been distributed?